Your class starts at 11:01. You need to figure out taking like no jokes. Like seniors aren't gonna worry about you. There's some people that have ISS. Dog, what were you getting ISS for? That's just ISS is. Yeah, don't do that. Your hair? This is a new haircut. Oh my god, mister. I love your hair. Tutorial. Oh my god, go to tutorial. Be nice to everyone. People knew me as a familiar face. I'm like, thank you so much. Because some high school teachers are petty, like they're petty. Administrators are going to be walking around 24/7. But I actually did have potential. It is a GPA booster, like unless you fail it. But don't fail it. Get a good grade. Be stressed about them grades, stressed about that test, but get depressed over. Don't trip. Do not trip. You'll be okay. You have 3 more years to redeem yourself. Time that you really need to lock in, retake a course, and that ain't given. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Alaia K. As you guys can tell by the title, today's video is a freshman advice video. Okay, so for those of you guys that do not know me personally and don't know me at all, this is your first time seeing, you're probably like, who is this girl? Is she credible enough to give advice? What's it giving? I just want to tell you guys a little bit about myself. I ended 9th grade with a 3 GPA. I took 2 honors courses, a biology and a 9th grade literature composition class. I took AP Human Geography. I took French. I took an Algebra 1 course. I took film, ABTF film, and I took a art course for my little like filler class. As far as my involvement in the school, I was also the student council president, which we'll talk a little bit more about that later. That was a big job. I was also on the basketball team. But yeah, so basketball, SGA, and I would like to think of myself as a great student as well. So it's just definitely a balance. And it's one of those times, high school is just, I'll just say a transition period between middle school and high school and becoming a young adolescent. So it's really important that you just find what your balance will be, because you may not be a all A&B student like I was and still be able to handle social life, but that's just kind of just been how I've been able to be throughout just my school years. So you have to find out what will be great for you. You know, it's really just up to you, and it's up to the courses that you take and how you manage your time. Okay, so we're just gonna hop right into it. I'm gonna try to have timestamps for each individual piece, so if you don't want to watch the whole video, I'll probably make it like what, 20 minutes or so, and I'm gonna put timestamps in between every single topic that I talk about. Have it all written down, you know, everything organized, so you can skip to the time stamp of what you want. I'm just gonna start talking about classes academic wise, and then we'll get into the good juicy stuff later. But I think the academic part is really important, and it's something that's, I feel like, not talked about enough. Like, high school's fun, yeah, football games are fun, yeah, basketball games are fun, yeah, seeing older kids is very exciting, but academically, be on your P's and Q's. Like, I am not joking. You need to be on your P's and Q's, or they'll snatch you right up and you'll have to retake a course, and that ain't given. And I'm saying all this to say, still have fun. It's not college yet. You're getting ready for college. My personal school district, we practice college and career readiness and stuff like that, but really, you don't have, like, junior year is the time that you really need to lock in, but freshman year, don't be, you know, stressed about them grades, stressed about that test, but don't get depressed over it. Don't trip. Do not trip. You'll be okay. You have 3 more years to redeem yourself, okay? Things go, you know, but hopefully they don't. So here's gonna be a few pointers on how to make yourself, you know, go on the right track. So first, I'm just gonna talk about classes and courses and things like that. And then again, I said I will make the timestamp so you can skip to social, you can come back, you can write notes, you can pause the video, you can like and subscribe and press that notification bell. If this helps you out, hopefully it will. Half of these, baby, they're lessons of what I've learned. The classes that you take will set you up for the rest of the year. If you're not taking any honors classes, that's fine, but just make sure you lock in this year so that later, because you don't want to get to your junior year and you're not taking any AP courses and you're not taking any honors courses. That's not looking too good for college. I mean, you don't have to go to college, but I mean, if that's one of your goals, definitely try to see now if you can, and I know school is like literally, my school starting next week, so I don't have that much time. But what I will say is you want to make sure you're getting to those honors and AP courses. And if you see that and you're like, oh my God, this is gonna be so hard, do not stress. I got through it. Like, I got through it, and we're Gucci. So the classes that you take are extremely important. As I said, I took 2 honors courses, a biology course and a literature composition course, which is like ELA. And I also took an AP human geography course. Now that is AP, that's advanced placement, that's AP test. Baby, what I tell you on the AP test, do not play games. Do not play games. I think I got a 3. But that's really not that bad. It's 3 out of 4. They'll explain it to you later. I just want to say that AP courses, take that class very seriously because it is a GPA booster. Like, unless you fail it. But don't fail it. Get a good grade. Being late / early is what I wrote down. I took a French 2 class. Madam, my French teacher. She's great. She's lovely. I love her. But there was a time, it was literally like the first or second week of school. And I'm, lollygagging, high school's fun, yada, yada, yada. My grade was fine. The grade was fine, but they don't play about late. They literally don't play about being late. Make sure you get there early. Your class starts at 11:01. You need to be there at 10:59. Like, no joke. Second week. But I actually did have detention. And I don't even think my parents knew about it because she didn't make a big deal out of it because I was a freshman and I was doing good in the class. But you still don't want that, I was able to bounce back. Me and my French teacher are like this now, and I entered her class with a 97. So I was good, I was good academic-wise, but usually make sure you're at class on time. Can't stress it enough. Because you can miss, if you miss the first 5 minutes, and high school teachers, they're going to tell you something one time. Oh, we have a test next week, and they're probably not going to tell you again. It's not a reminder after a reminder after a reminder. They're not going to do that. It might be in your little Google Classroom, Schoology, whatever you use for your school, but verbally, teachers aren't going to say it again. So just keep that in mind. Administrators are going to be walking around 24/7. Like, they're going to be here at the end of that hallway, at the end of that hallway, at the end of that hallway, in front of the door, behind the door. Just make sure you're really, this is very important. I feel like it's high school, everyone's joking, making fun of teachers, yada, yada. That's fine. You could do that. Just make sure you do it in silence, because some high school teachers are petty. Like, they're petty. They were literally like, I'm telling you, be nice to everyone. Bus driver, cafeteria lady, janitor, administrators, people in the front office. Let me tell you, first, literally, orientation, first day, it wasn't even school time yet. I'm like, Dad, I'm going to the front office. Hello, how are you? My name is Kaylee Stitt. Hello, how are you? My name is Kaylee Stitt. It's the people in the front office. Like, if something goes down at the school and they're like, oh, where's Kaylee? Like, make sure they gonna look out for me because they already know me. You feel me what I'm saying? It's gonna be a memorable face. They need something. Someone needs something, the district needs something. That was how I was able to get so many opportunities at my last school and do the ribbon cutting ceremony and everything like that and be on the news and stuff like that. It's just people knew me as a familiar face. The grades, they may not really look into that. They may not look into if you were late to class. They will remember if you were kind and respectful. That's general rule for anyone, even students. Bus drivers, let me tell you a story. I'm walking home, hot, probably like 80 degrees. I live in Georgia, so it's hot, muy que lindo. Okay, so, and I'm walking, and I'm on the phone with my mom, and I guess I missed the bus or something, and the bus comes behind me, and she's like, oh, you want to ride? I'm like, thank you, Miss Bus Driver. Because, like, literally, it's so important. Like, you have to be nice to everyone. It's gonna come back to you. And I just told you 2 stories on how I was completely, helped because of that. Rules, obliged by the rules. If you need to be, for my personal school, if you need to be in first lunch and you're sitting there in second lunch, what are you doing? One day I accidentally did do that, and it was like kind of a problem, and then one of the vice principals was like, what are you doing here? And I was like, oh, my bad, I forgot. If you forget, first 2 weeks, don't trip. Please don't trip. Okay, by the 3rd week, you should know where you're going, though. Seriously, you should know. The school ain't that. Pay attention to the rules. Don't get detention. There are some people that are ISS. Dog. What were you getting ISS for? That's just ISS, in school suspension. Yeah, don't do that. That just goes on your record. It's a whole thing. Avoid it at all costs. Doing something you're not supposed to do, apologize. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my, your shoes. Oh my gosh. Principal such and such. Okay, I'm gonna name, what am I name? Principal Liam, like, oh, your shoes are just gorgeous. Like, hold up. Like, did you change your hair? Did you get a new haircut? Oh my God, mister. I love your hair. Even if you don't love it. just be nice. Like it don't cost. Love don't cost a thing. It doesn't cost a thing. Like it literally doesn't cost a thing to be nice and kind and respectful. Like it really does. What to take serious. Think about what you want to do when you get older. And not everyone knows what college they want to go to. I've been knowing what college I want to go to and what I want to major in and that stuff since 6th grade. That's just me though. But think about it. Like, do I want to enter the marketing? Do I want to enter graphic design? Do I want to enter STEM? Do I want to enter film? Do I want to be an actor? Do I want to, you know, whatever you want to do? Make sure you get to it because you gotta walk it. And not every school has the opportunity to have as many pathways and as many things as my school does. But just think about things that you want to do. Tutorial. Oh my gosh, go to tutorial. I went to a few tutorials, but not as much as I feel like I should have. Tutorial is literally like, tutorial is a place that people have with all A's go to lock in. So definitely go to tutorial. I need to go to more tutorials this year. And as I said, half of this stuff is lessons that I learned quickly. So yes, that's it for the academic portion of the video. Now to the juicy stuff of the video and like the friends and the boys. Oh my god, boys. So yeah, I'll also, if you're a guy watching this video, it's so relevant to you. It could be interchange, girls, whatever. Or, you know, boys, girls, theys, thems, whoever. But that relationships in general. So that part of the video is coming up now. Okay, besties, let's get into the nitty gritty. I feel like the main thing as far as like socially that people are really worried about are the older kids. Okay, so seniors aren't gonna worry about you. They're not gonna, they're trying to get out. Like they're trying to leave the school. Like they're really trying to go to college. They're trying to be doing their own little thing. Rarely will they be worried about you. So yeah, I'm not gonna say they're not gonna interact with you at all, especially the girls. They're doing their own thing. They're getting their bag. Like I know a few seniors and they're just locking in. They're ready to get out and they're doing their thing. Senior guys, I would just say just the overall, just a no. They're probably not gonna be worried about you. The junior guys though, a dog. Anyways, yeah, so that's really important. It's really important to have a tight-knit group of friends. And even if you have a class with people that you don't know, please try to still make friends because you could create group chats. Oh, this study guide is due today. Oh, that study guide. Oh, the one from last week that Mr. What's his name gave to us? Yeah, that one. Oh, I mean, could you help me out a little bit? Like, I don't want to say school was networking, but school is literally networking. So making sure that you have the right things to be successful. If you need help from other people, if you need help from teachers, if you need help from other support staff in the school, make sure you do that. Like literally, ooh, my knee. Older kids, so yeah, like I said, older kids are really not gonna be worried about you. But, you know, they might tease you on the first day, but nothing major. Like, honestly, they do them, you do you. You don't really come in contact with them. Relationships, and I don't mean friends. I don't mean that. Because, you know, you're going to have your little hallway crush. You're going to have your little, oh, that junior's so cute. Oh, that sophomore's so cute. People, freshman kids are going to come back and be like, hold up, how did he get taller than me? Like, hold up. Okay, so that's gonna happen, but don't let it gas you up to the point where you're always with that person. Don't do that. There's gonna be a day, especially, I'd say no freshmen and seniors. The reason why I don't say juniors is just because I, you know, had a crush and a talking thing with the junior, but it was nothing serious, and it wasn't meant to be serious, because they're not gonna take you serious. Genuinely, they're not. Like, but you think they're taking you serious, they're not taking you serious, my dog. So they're probably not gonna take you seriously at all, because, you know, they're really worried about the girls in their grade, and they're worried about leaving the school, and they're worried about other girls at other schools. I'm just like, wow, like I'm bamboozled. Like I come to the basketball game, you over here like chilling with like one of my friends, like what's going on? But yeah, they'll definitely confuse you and make you think that you're the only one. But this is not a relationship video, I'm sorry. Yeah, because like there was this junior that literally, like, when I tell you this is like the second or third week of school, after like the first few months, you know they're always up to that. No. Number one red flag for him was the fact that he literally like would come to my class from the opposite building. And I feel like he was just in that building looking at another girl, for real. Like, he was just opposite building, come to my art class. And my friends that in art class will tell you, and I used to, you know, go out there, walk around, like, what are you gonna do? Like, you still need to get back to class. Both of you guys need to get back to class. But yeah, that's definitely a number one red flag. If you are gonna talk to an older guy, make sure that, you know, his stuff are in place and it's not giving any, if it's a bridge, if there's a gap in the bridge, don't walk across it. You know what I'm saying? So if there's a red flag, if there's a red button, don't press it. Don't walk across the broken bridge. Don't do that. So that's what I'm saying about that. It's gonna happen. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, I mean, my dad's gonna watch this video, but it's going to happen. Like, you're going to have crushes on older guys. Older guys are gonna wanna look at you. But don't give in to the bullcrap, man. Don't give in to the bullcrap. You got grades to finish. You got things to do. You got assignments to turn in. So lock in. Sorry, that was my coach voice. But yeah, football games are super fun and exciting. Just make sure you're always with a friend. Make sure you always have your phone charged. I'm just gonna do a back to school essentials video where I mention a little bit more about the things that you're gonna need. But just make sure your phone's always charged. Make sure you're always with a friend. If you're not with a friend, be with another friend. If you're not with, if you see someone, oh, I kind of know them, I know their mom could drive me home, just stay a little bit closer to them. Cause it's gonna start getting dark outside and you just wanna be safe, especially where my school is. Like, I'm in the heart of the city, babes. So definitely be cautious, always be with a great friend, not a fake friend. Yeah. Next is high school sports. High school sports is going to be very important for you, not just to keep your body active, but to just create a community around you. The girls from my basketball team have become like my friends, and like some of them, like especially the sophomores, and we didn't have any seniors, so especially like the sophomores, and just like a close-knit bond of just girls, you know. And if you're a boy, you're going to be on a boys team, vice versa. Everything I'm saying, if I'm saying girls, then I really mean guys, and I really mean theys, and I really mean them. So everything that I'm saying, I'm just saying from my point of view, so that's why I'm saying girls and not guys. But yeah, everything's interchangeable in this video. This is advice for everyone, but mostly, you know, girls, because I'm a girl and that's my perspective, you know. Definitely join a sport, even if you're not athletic. Join a sport, a tight-knit bond of people who you can just rely on and ask advice to, especially the older girls. You definitely want to get advice from them because they know what's up. They know what's up. They know what's up. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Also, if you're not an athletic person, also join clubs. Joining clubs also goes back to finding what you want to do and sticking to it. If you want to be an actor, you need to be in film club or drama club. If you want to be an engineer, you need to be in robotics club. Join a club. There are Christian clubs. There are Muslim clubs. There are Jewish clubs. There are clubs for Asians. The Black Student Union Club. There are, and I know not every school has a whole bunch of diversity, but you can always start a club. You can always start a club. And if they don't let you, you write an email to the district board, and the district board doesn't let you, you go to the Supreme Court, because you can start a club if you get the right amount of people. They can't stop you from starting a club, especially if it would be beneficial to a certain group of people in your school. So if the club's not available, make it, start it. That'll look great on college resumes. Leadership opportunities. So like I said, I was SGA officer. I was the president for the 9th grade. Would I do it again? No. Because I was just in so many, I think I signed for like 5 clubs in the beginning of the school year. I was so ambitious, and you want to be so ambitious, but tone it down a little bit. Just tone it down just a little bit, because it's a lot going on. So just stick to, you know, 2 clubs that you're gonna go to all the time, a sport for every, you know, whatever season sports you do. If you do multiple sports, if you just do one, that's great. That's where you can just perfect your craft in that particular sport. And yeah, that's none of that. So don't overwork yourself. It's literally so easy to get so ambitious. And also, I know I'm saying this is a high school advice video, but this refers to every single grade, especially if you're a 5th grader going into 6th grade. All this stuff, some of the stuff is not exactly, because, you know, high school is a different environment. That's why it's so important to get good advice for it. So yeah, and I don't want to be that person that's like, she giving advice, she's not even following herself. These are lessons, babes. These are lessons. These are things that you're gonna need, and I'm telling you now. You can choose not to listen to me, but I mean, I will listen to them if I were you. I mean, if the roles were reversed, I'll listen to you. Volunteer hours. My school requires, what is it, 70? I don't know how many hours it is. I'll look it up and tell you guys, but our volunteer hours are very important. Even if your school does not require it, my school does, and I know a couple other schools in my district do require it to graduate. But if your school doesn't, still do them because they look great on college resumes. And college is something, it doesn't need to be in the front of your brain, but it definitely needs to be somewhere in there. It could be really, really small, like it's kind of in the back of your mind. Think about what schools you want to go to. Just think about it. Like, you don't have to stress over it. Stress over it junior year and think about it sophomore year. Like, really write it down. Stress over it junior year. Get into it senior year. Go to there, you know. Just time it out and just put it into different segments. But definitely do volunteer opportunities because however small it may be, they can connect you with someone. They could know a college rep. They can know a college rep and just be like, oh yeah, this person just came and they're actually looking at your school. And connections, network. I don't know how else to say high school is not a networking opportunity, like genuinely. Like, you can meet so many different amazing people, and especially staff, and maybe they're alumni at that school. So especially if you get a teacher that's an alumni at the place that you want to go to school, make sure you just be very nice to them. And I don't mean be teacher's pet, but a little bit. Hey, a little bit, you know. I never hurt anyone. Well, maybe a little bit. Might get stuffed into a locker. That doesn't actually happen. I feel like that's a rumor. It's kind of funny because, like, I'm a tall person, so no one would ever do that to me. And I wish they would try. I have 2 more things that I want to say, and then I'll wrap up the video. Like I said, I'm really sounding like a principal for real. But high school is preparing you for college. It's not just preparing you for college, it's preparing you for life. The lessons that you learn in high school, you'll carry with you to college. The lessons you learn in college, you'll carry with you the rest of your life. So it's really important that you just keep that in mind, because your future, like one of my favorite Billie Eilish songs is My Future, because I'm in love with my future, and you need to be in love with it too, because you never know where it's going to take you. You never know where you're going to go. But think about where you want to go and make sure you get there and do the things that you need to do. The things that I said in this video will really help you to get to the place that you need to get. I pretty much covered everything. Let me know down below if you guys want something else for me to discuss. And you could also DM me on Instagram privately. My Instagram is down below, and my TikTok, wherever. Just reach out to me if you guys have any more questions. Hopefully this video covered everything that you could have dreamed about and more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and press that notification bell, especially if this video helped you or if you just found it entertaining or all of the above. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!